From Delaware's most award-winning radio news team, this is WDEL Video News. Here's Carl Konevsky.
Among Delaware's top stories for Friday, December 29th, police identify the body found alongside of I-495. A 60-year-old man files suit against the Catholic Diocese of Wilmington and St. Anne's Church for abuse he says happened 50 years ago. And officials remind you, if you'll be drinking to ring in the new year, make sure you're not driving. Here are the details. State police say the body found along I-495 Wednesday morning is that of a 42-year-old Philadelphia woman. WDEL's Frank Gerace has the story.
Police say two construction workers subcontracted to the Delaware Solid Waste Authority to remove trash from the 12th Street on-ramp to 495 northbound found April King's body around 8 Wednesday morning. The body was in a trash bag, and the workers told police it may have been there Tuesday, but at this point authorities don't know how long the body lay along the road before it was picked up. King was identified through fingerprints. The state medical examiner's office is working to determine how and when she died. Frank Gerace, 1150 a.m., WDEL.
All a local 5-year-old Newcastle area boy wanted Wednesday afternoon was something to eat, so he called police. Now his mother, 27-year-old Crystal Tucker, is charged with child endangerment for allegedly leaving him alone for 8 hours while she went to work. Tucker's being held at the Women's Correctional Institute. County police found the 5-year-old boy eating moldy bread in his home on Tulip Lane in the William Penn Village Apartments. Police say the mother told them she left the boy in the care of her 14-year-old son. He's now listed as a missing person. Saying he was the victim of abuse and molestation, a former Marine and Vietnam War veteran sues a local church and the Catholic Diocese of Wilmington. The suit charges the late Reverend Edward Carley sexually abused Douglas McClure and others while Carley was the assistant pastor at St. Anne's Church from 1954 to 1962. McClure's attorney, Tom Newberger, says his client wants legal relief for the unspeakable abuse he endured.
When he was from 8 to 10 years old, 2 or 3 times a week, this priest sexually molested him. On over 200 to 300 occasions, this priest used him as his sexual toy.
Newberger says neither the diocese nor St. Anne's did anything to stop the abuse or help the victims.
Instead, after 8 years of fulfilling his lust with young boys at St. Anne's, the diocese simply transferred him on to St. Peter's and then to several parishes in Maryland, where for many years he allegedly continued to ply his vile trade upon more helpless children.
Newberger says McClure suppressed the memories of his abuse, remembering after reading a newspaper article 2 years ago about the abuse of a classmate. The city of Wilmington gets ready to throw its annual New Year's Eve bash. WDEL News continues in a moment.
As you look for your college experience, make sure you look at Wilmington College, your key to success.
Wilmington police want your help tracking down the suspect in a purse snatching on a DART bus. Police say the suspect made off with the victim's purse as he got off the bus near the 2400 block of North Van Buren Street around 10:30 in the morning, December 8th. The purse contained the victim's identification and cash. Police described the suspect as black, about 6 feet tall, between 160 and 180 pounds. Wilmington police also need help finding a woman they say pretended to be a real estate agent to trick someone out of money. Police say 40-year-old Benita Manlove represented herself as a real estate agent in October to defraud a victim out of more than $2,100. She's charged with theft over $1,000 and criminal impersonation. Manlove is also wanted on an earlier warrant for forgery. Alcoholic beverages may be part of your New Year's Eve celebration and other winter parties, but AAA Mid-Atlantic says if that's the case, don't drive. Figures released Thursday by AAA show almost 17,000 people died nationwide in alcohol-related traffic crashes last year. That's 39% of all traffic deaths. AAA advises picking a designated driver to get you home safely from a party if you plan to drink, and if you're hosting a party, serve non-alcoholic drinks. If you're driving and see someone driving erratically, call police or 911 to report it. The finishing touches are being put into place for Wilmington's Gala New Year's Eve party. A global celebration is the theme for First Night 2007. Rodney Square and the area surrounding it will be full of fun for kids of all ages. The portable ice skating rink makes its third appearance at first night, and fireworks wrap up the celebration at 10 p.m. Two area teams take month-long losing streaks into game action last night. How did they fare? WDEL Sports and AccuWeather are coming up.
You could spend your money at the gas pump, or you could spend it on those sexy pumps at your favorite store. Let Dart do the driving.
I do all my shopping with Dart. It's the most convenient way to shop the outlets, and it saves me money.
Now save even more. Get up to 40% off with a discounted Dart card online at dartfirststate.com or at your local Acme Market.
At this rate, with the money I save riding Dart, I'll have a new pair of shoes every week.
Travel smart. Choose Dart.
I'm Peter MacArthur.
I'm Melanie Armstrong, and here are Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour.
The most complete coverage of the news that matters in Delaware every weekday morning, 5:30 to 9 on 1150 AM WDEL.
In WDEL Sports, high school basketball tournament action is winding up. Cesar Rodney's girls team won the Artisans Bank Cup in the Diamond State Classic, beating Padua 47-45. Tonight in the Grotto Pizza Cup, Ursuline takes on Oregon City, Oregon in a game you can hear right here on 1150 AM WDEL, beginning at 7:15. St. Elizabeth lost the championship game of the T-Mobile Invitational 74-63 to Collins Hill High of Georgia. Collins Hill is the nation's top-ranked team by USA Today, while St. E's is number 11. Collins Hill was fueled by Maya Moore, the 2006 Naismith Player of the Year. She scored a career-high 48 points, 38 of them in the first half. St. E's Khadijah Rushton scored 28 points before fouling out of the game in the final minutes. The University of Delaware men's basketball team got its first win of the year, beating Niagara 71-53, ending a season-long 9-game losing skid. The win came in the opening round of the LaSalle Classic in Philadelphia. Junior guard Sam McMahon, in his first career start, put in 20 points and pulled down 8 rebounds. Herb Courtney scored a game-high 22 points. Delaware faces host school LaSalle in the second round tonight at 6 o'clock. And the Flyers end their 10-game losing skid with a 4-3 win over Tampa Bay. Simone Gagne scored 2 goals to help the Flyers get their win, with Robert Ashe making 42 saves in goal. The 10-game losing streak is a franchise record. Also broken last night, a 10-game regular season losing skid against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Your WDEL Delaware AccuWeather forecast: partly sunny today with a high of 52 degrees. Tonight, partly cloudy, low down to 28. Tomorrow, clouds and sun with a high of 50. Then on Sunday, sun followed by increasing clouds, a high of 48. And for New Year's Day, periods of rain, a high of 52. Get news updates throughout the day. Delaware's top stories at the top of the hour on 1150 AM WDEL or right here at WDEL.com, including news video from Delaware and around the world from WDEL and the Associated Press. I'm Carl Kinefsky, in for Chris Carl. Thanks for watching.